Yeah. So I think we can start. So thank everybody for coming. Actually, when I was young, I had much too many aspartame. So for the starting, I have to write it down. So, yeah. Hello and welcome everybody for coming. And yeah, I think this wasn't what I wanted to say. So, another one. Okay. Hello everybody and welcome for the Health for Success event. Okay, my name is Thomas. And I think if you have questions, you can ask them right away because I have a lot of different topics. So if you want to remember the question, I think it will be too hard and then we have to skip around in the end. So feel free to discuss or raise any question right away. So first of all, I have to do a consumer advice. Actually, the first time I made this, it was just for fun, but this time I really need it. Because right now, maybe this presentation really will contain violence, coarse language, nudity, and irony, which might be too offensive to some people. Even if I'm highly intelligent, I really don't have a degree in medicine, so therefore this presentation is not to be meant to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any diseases. Therefore, please go to some doctors, maybe you can ask different ones about your serious health problem or question, and also always do your own research. Okay, so first of all, I thought about what will I speak about. So what are like very important topics. So maybe can someone tell me what are like important topics from this picture? Yeah, one. Okay, food. Yeah, water. And yeah. What do you breathe? No. Yeah, water. We had it already. Yeah, it's the one. And yeah, it's sunlight. It's also very important because like all the plants, and you also need some sunlight. Okay, so yeah, here we have it again, air. How can you purify the air? How can you get it clean? What is small dust? How does it affect you? Water, so we will talk about why tap water is bad. See what alternatives we have, like bottled water, distilled water, fresh source water. We will go into foods. What are wild foods, organic foods, conventional foods, and genetically modified foods. We will talk about unhealthy food additives, like for example aspartame, high fructose corn syrup. And we will also talk about how to prepare the food, like should we eat it raw, what is the difference between raw and cooked, different kinds of processed foods, and also maybe go short into heavy metals. Then about sunlight, how can you get the vitamin D by the sunlight? How does it work? Then we will have a guest speaker, so I should have had this at 5, which is Taylor. And then we will go to nutrition, metabolism, cleansing, how we can remove like toxins and other bad stuff from your body. We'll talk about medicine very short, what kinds of medicine are there. Maybe what could work for you, what doesn't work, or how to choose it at a certain point. Then internal stress versus like the external stress. Then sports, and then also like how could you grow your own food, to get like the good quality and very healthy food. Okay, so this is a very famous saying. It's like, let food be your medicine and medicine be your food. And this is like from Hippocrates, like from Greek. So you can see the Greeks, they were already very, very had a good sense about what is good for you, and that actually you can heal yourself with food, and also you should eat the good foods. So this is like 500 years before Christ, so 2,500 years ago. So now I would like to give you a little motivation. Actually, you can do things without reason, but you won't likely do things without motivation. So our body has like 100 trillion different cells. So actually the cells, through their work, through their metabolism, make it possible. So they take care for you, so you also should take care about these cells. You also can improve your health for better life quality, prolonged life, more success, more power, more energy to do certain things. And I personally think if you die healthy, you die happy. You don't want to die like unhealthy, lots of pain and stuff. Maybe you can die smiling, that would be like a great thing. Also respect yourself. This also means you respect your environment and the world, because you're basically a part of the world. So certain people, maybe I also saw this, think like your mind is totally different from your body. It's like not one unit. If you think, it doesn't have to do anything with your body, and if you eat, it doesn't influence your mind or your body. But actually everything is like one unit. So if you take like the drugs, it will influence your body, your mind, so it's very bad. Also, I think a healthy body is the key to all success, and also the healthy mind. Also invest in yourself, the best investment of them all. Like if you have the money, with the current inflation you will lose like 15% every year. So maybe in like 3 years your money will be halved. So you should invest in something which is staying, like yourself. Also you should control what you consume. This can be food, water, information, air, light. So if you sit in front of the TV all the time, you get all this bad information. You begin to think like this. You think this is real, but it's not. So you should control where your information is coming from. Okay, so the first very important topic is like air. So you have to understand that the air quality inside, like here, is like about 3 times worse than outside, even in the city like New York or somewhere, because you have like the dust and it might not be so clean. So what can we do to improve this air quality? You can use like air filters, which I'm using currently one at home, which is really good. Also you should clean your room from time to time. So if you don't clean your room like 6 months, the air is getting worse and worse. You should exchange the air, so open the windows. So with current architects, they make the window so that you can't open it, which is really bad. Like in the university, like everywhere, then you don't really exchange the air, and the air quality is much worse. So you want to look out for mites, mold and dust, because basically everything will end up in your lungs, and also your lungs is an organ, so you absorb this kind of stuff. Yeah, here I say it again, like watch out for fine dust, which is also like coming from the cars, like carbon monoxide and other air pollutions. So for example, near traffic, near power plants, and like in very dense and big cities. Yeah, so yeah, also if you like driving, you want to have like the windows open if you can, because if you just have the air conditioning on, it just basically sucks all the dust in, it doesn't really pull it out. So yeah, here you can see some sources for bad air quality and dust. So maybe you can name some if you can you see it? Or? Yeah, shower curtain is like plastic, maybe PVC. So this is like gassing off all the time and you inhaling it. Yeah, it also, but also if it's like normal room temperature, it does a little bit, but with the water and the heat, it's more. Yeah, also if you take like the shower, because